Let me just check before we start. I had to take a beat because, well, first of all, thank you so much. Second of all, let me check out this lighting because I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm serious. My lighting guy, it's a long story, but he couldn't get on the plane. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's really about the lighting, shit. And the mask, I've become a hermit, in case anybody was curious. And so this is like my first actual live moment with a group of people. So I thank you all. I have these little presidential monitors, but really they're just like little, like, what do you call it when it's like a, we're having a word game now. No, it's just like a thought provoker. So anyway, obviously, we're gonna see if we like this. Do I do this? Do I not? Let's see. It's a moment if you're taking a picture. Okay. All right. So anyway, thank you to everyone here in this room, first of all. It's incredible that there's even a show honoring songwriters, right? Yes, please give yourselves all a round of applause because it's a big deal. And I mean, obviously, thank you to my friend Amir, who just came out here, as I said, Oscar Award winner, and winner of all awards to me. But, you know, thank you for that introduction and that. I missed the first half. I don't quite recall the whole thing, but anyway. And also congratulations to my fellow inductees. It is, yes, please, please, please. I remember I inducted Jermaine Dupri, like, I don't know, before COVID, like 3 years ago. And I was like, Jermaine, you know what? I'm really pissed at you that you are getting inducted before me, but that's a whole nother story. Hopefully someone will post that clip. JD, I'm not mad at you anymore. Anyway, it's not the easiest profession in the world, between, like, this is a word my friend said to me the other day, the fakakta lawsuits and all the business, you know, side of it all. No offense, we love the business people. We love the business people. They're our friends, they're our best friends, and we love it. But I just wanted to say, my little journey, if we're talking about stuff, whatever, because Amir actually kind of touched on all this stuff, so I'm just gonna briefly say. Started with poetry in my childhood. And then, well, actually, I believe melodies came first. And then I started writing these poems, and people were like, this girl has like kind of like a dark vision of the world at 6 years old. And I did, because I came from this incredibly dysfunctional background, and it was this whole thing. So, you know, music and walking by myself and coming up with melodies and writing words in a book. Oh, by the way, here's my old school tangent for a second. Here's my mask, but this was literally me writing down I just want to show you because, like, I don't write in my phone. I don't, like, it annoys me because you get alerts. I know there's a thing you can shut it off, whatever. These are my notes. These are legit my notes. But I just wanted to say that, like, I constantly have to remind people I'm a songwriter. It's become a joke to the point where, because they're all into the diva thing. It's like, oh my gosh, she's a diva, wow, diva, whatever. Familiar with the meme of me going over and over, as a songwriter, as a songwriter, as a songwriter, as a songwriter. So hopefully tonight we can create another meme as a songwriter. I hope so. Probably not gonna be my favorite moment, but whatever. We all know about the lighting and stuff. Anyway, just to quickly touch on something I kind of never got a chance to say in public. So, like, my teen years, I told nobody, early teen years, that I wanted to be a singer or aspire to do this. And obviously, like, songwriting, I just always assumed the person that you're listening to on the radio, because it was listening on the radio back in the day, was the one who wrote the song. So I didn't know that there was a differentiation and whatever. So I would just be like, oh, obviously this person wrote the song. But to know the people that are sort of the unsung heroes of the whole thing is an amazing situation. So please, one more round of applause for yourselves. And I'm gonna discuss my little teen moment with you and see what you think. So I remember, like, I was in high school and I was always late. That's why this whole Mirage thing, that was like my little nickname. And because I was never there, but I would be working on my demo tape. There was a thing called tapes, and they existed, and you had to it's a long story, but anyway, driving around in my mother's piece of crap Cutlass Supreme, right? And I was always getting lost. I lived in 14 different places, always getting lost in the Bronx. I would get lost wherever, some obscure part of Long Island. Anyway, I'm thankful that's gone. I don't drive anymore, luckily for the world. But, so I told nobody, that's what I was doing. They just thought I was never at school. They were like, oh, she's just Alou doesn't care about it. And, a lot of, my friends, I guess we can call them, were they had told their parents. And their parents, that I wasn't going to college. And their parents were shocked. And they would sit there, if I was deemed appropriate to be invited to someone's house. Again, that's in the book. But, so the parents were shocked. Does your mother know you're not going to college? I was like, I don't even think my mother ever said the word college to me, but it doesn't matter. And then there would be, the occasional jock at school that'd be like, yeah, you're gonna be working at Hojo's in 5 years from now. So I think everyone in this room can appreciate that a year later, after the Hojo's comment, no offense to anyone from Hojo's, by the way. It's a job and it pays, so yay everybody, okay? But it wasn't my aspiration. And then the next year I was offered, drum roll, we don't have one, but drum roll, thank you, $5,000 for my catalog. So I didn't take it. Even though at that time, $1 was everything. It was did I give them the Subway or get an H&H bagel? They have now closed that location. I'm very upset. But, so you know what I'm saying. It was $5,000. Thank God I didn't take it. Not that that's all it is. Of course, it's about the craft and the self-expression and the connection. For me, it's channeling, it's the whole thing. But to quote my friend who was here earlier, Alan Grubman, it's not about the money. It's about the money. So, thank God I didn't do that. Anyway, thank you all for listening to my tangents, but I just want to end on this note that I read that out of the 439 total inductees into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, only 32 have been women up until